We had debt, no emergency fund, our retirement was falling behind, and honestly, I was embarrassed. I feel like we should have been further along in life than what we were. We had stayed in the dark financially for way too long, and then one day, my husband and I, we decided to give it 1 year. Give it all we got. Throw as much money as we can into this debt. See how much debt we could pay off within a year. Worked our butts off. We threw whatever money we could find at this debt. But it didn't take 1 year. It took many, many years. And that's okay, because after that year, we were in the great routine. We were in a great mindset just to keep going and pushing and trying to get to the end. It just became part of our life to fight this debt. Now today, our debt is gone. Our retirement is growing again. And we have an emergency fund. And we even have an extra savings for vacation, cars, and life. I want to share with you 5 things that I would focus on if I had to start over financially after the age of 50. The first thing I would focus on is paying off debt. That is number 1. Debt keeps you emotionally exhausted. You work hard for your money, and then it just belongs to everybody else. Credit cards, loans, car payments. It always feels like you can't breathe. And that was us for years. One of the biggest things that changed our lives is one day we were just like, we're done. We are just so done, and we need to fight to get out of this. It was not perfect. It was not fast, but we got it done. We stopped creating new debt, and we worked hard to get rid of the old debt. We literally attacked it with a vengeance. Slowly, the darkness started lifting. Every debt you eliminate gives you a little piece of your freedom back. The second thing is a simple budget. Create a budget you will actually look at, not some complicated spreadsheet that you're just going to abandon 3 days later. Your budget should make you feel calmer, not make things harder. What changed for me was creating a simple system that I checked every single week. That's it, because when you start looking at your money, you stop feeling afraid of it. You stop guessing, you stop avoiding, you stop living in financial confusion. I created a video that talks about the 3 accounts that you need. It's a super easy budgeting system that talks about just about the 3 accounts. It's for those people that don't really want to budget but want to keep track of their finances. I highly recommend it. I'll link it above. And it's super easy. I think you will enjoy. Tip number 3 is to build an emergency fund. This changed my stress level more than anything else. Because before we had a savings, every emergency was a crisis. Car repairs, medical bills, home repairs, everything felt scary. So as soon as we were done paying off the debt, we immediately started to work on our emergency fund. We were already in that mindset of just throwing money at our debt to get it paid off. So now we were still in that mindset of throwing money into our emergency fund. We just kept going with it. Our emergency fund didn't happen overnight. It took a while to build, but we put in what we could. If we could put in large amounts at times, we did. Sometimes we put in very tiny amounts, but we always made sure that a consistent amount of money was going in every paycheck. So I would put $25 in an automatic transfer every week. So regardless if I could put any extra or not, I knew that $25 was going in consistently. And that's what builds your fund. That's what builds your saving, is being persistent and consistently putting something in. You may transfer $10 a week, and that's okay. As long as you're doing something to continuously build that account, you're going to see great, amazing results fast. Tip number 4 is to work on your retirement plan. Start investing in your retirement right now, today. Even if it's a tiny amount, even if it's 1%, 1% matters. If you could start with 1% and every year increase that percent by another 1%, you'd have 2% and then 3% coming out of your paycheck. You don't even notice it sometimes. And that amount can build up fast. Every time you increase it, you're building security for your future self. I think people over 50 get discouraged because they figure, what's the point? It's too late now. No, it's not too late. It's never too late. The point is progress. As I said before, with saving for an emergency fund, it takes time And even if you did a little bit, before you know it, your progress shows and you just have this different peace of mind. If you were to put a little bit in your retirement plan, maybe even enough that you don't even notice, it doesn't even bother you that you're putting that amount in. Do something, because before you know it, it will be retirement time and at least you will have something. Tip number 5, stop waiting for the perfect time. Most women over 50 delay financial healing because they think they need more money first. They need more income. They need to have the perfect timing or the perfect knowledge about it. But your story could prove that small, consistent action can change your life. The perfect time is just not going to happen. There is never a perfect time. There's always a reason to wait. Bills, kids, stress, life. But once I stopped waiting for a better moment and just simply dove into it, it changed everything for me. Remember, small payments matter, tiny savings matter, even increasing your retirement by 1% over time. All of these decisions matter and make a difference. You just have to take the time to do them. It's not about one giant moment. It's those small, consistent decisions repeated over years. I used to think a long, long time ago that these small changes wouldn't matter. And now I can see what a huge difference they've played in my life. Those small changes gave us a completely different life. That's what people don't understand about building wealth later in life. It's not one giant moment. It's small, consistent decisions created over years. If you're over 40, 50, or even 60, please listen to me when I say it's not too late. I thought I missed out on life too. And I didn't. I'm just beginning. So if I was starting over today, these are the exact 5 things that I would focus on first. I would love to know in the comments, what's one thing that you're going to be changing financially this year? If you're rebuilding your financial life after 40, take a minute to subscribe to my channel because we're doing this together. I want to become healthy, wealthy, and confident with you. See you guys all next week.